Hey everyone, this video is regarding the new update to the StreamLit platform. They have introduced a chat component, so this has been the most awaited feature for quite a while now. So I read through the documentation yesterday and I implemented it today. So I used it to create a chatbot that can answer queries uh, taking into context the Bhagavad Gita. So you can give it any question and it will try to answer it on the basis of Bhagavad Gita. So this was a ambitious project that I had in my mind, but I was very reluctant to do it because probably because of the learning curve of the other platforms. I was pretty comfortable with Streamlit, but in Streamlit there is no native chat support. But since they have added it now, I thought this would be the perfect time to do this, and I have implemented the app today itself. So let me show you the app. It's called Gita Life. And the most amazing thing is that when I ask it a question, you can see the response being generated in real time. Like it's called streaming. So let me ask it a question. How do I stay calm under pressure? So you'll be quite shocked to see how similar this looks to ChatGPT. You can see this streaming type of text. Yeah, so this is basically how this chat component works. So if you want to go ahead and try it out, you can do it. But for now, let's just go to the GitHub and see what's going under the hood. So yeah, let me show you the code. So this is just the Streamlit title. So I'll just pin this tab so that I can explain you component wise. Yeah, here I've just imported the Streamlit, OpenAI, and Pine. Oh, there's no need. Yeah, Pinecone. And the title answers to life from the Gita. Next, I have put up an image. After that, I have loaded the OpenAI API key. So I have stored this API key in Streamlit secrets. So this way, there's no need for us to push it into a GitHub profile. So if you accidentally push your OpenAI key to GitHub, things are gonna go really wrong, and your API key is gonna get exposed. But there's not much to worry about because the API key will be revoked by OpenAI in no time, and you'll get an email regarding it. But to avoid all the hassle, just use Streamlit secrets. So how this works is I downloaded Bhagavad Gita PDF, the English version, and then I split up into chunks of 1000 characters, and then I converted it into vectors and stored in a vector database called as Pinecone. So now what happens is that every time I ask a question, the question gets converted into vector, and then we perform a similarity search for all the vectors in the Pinecone database and find out the vectors which have the least amount of cosine angle between them. So this is also called as cosine similarity. So that's basically what you're doing. We're trying to find out the vectors that are closest to our question vector. So we extract like 7 such close vectors, and then we basically use these vectors to generate the final answer. So that's how this app works basically. So now coming to the main part, like how this chat interface works. So you can see a new component called st.chat input. So this is basically this tab below here. And the next one, st.chat message. So this chat message is basically this one. So if you give it user, you can define the chat messages of the user, and if you give it assistant, let me just show it to you. Yeah, st.chat message assistant. So this is basically the response that will be generated by the assistant. You can name this whatever you want, but I have named it as user and assistant. So whatever you name it, you better change it here in the role of the messages. So this is where the magic of the streaming happens. So this is a little trick that we use to make it feel like the text is being generated, or give a feel to the user that the text is being streamed. So this is just a neat little trick that they have used. If you want to learn more about streaming, they have provided the documentation for the chat components. It's pretty hard to find out just by raw searching on YouTube. So I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel that actually posted a link to this. It's just too new. Yeah, it's this guy. He's the one who posted the link on the community tab. I should have bookmarked it, but I didn't. So here is the reference, and this is the guide on how to make a app like ChatGPT. So this is a reference document called Chat Elements. Basically, explains about the components, the new components that have been added, namely st.chat message, and other one is st.chat input. And this guide is a step-by-step instruction on how to implement an app similar to ChatGPT. So if you scroll down, you build a ChatGPT like app. Scroll even down, uh, and then you can see something called view full code. Click on this and you can copy it and just paste it in your text editor and run it. So basically, there you have it, a Streamlit like app. Sorry, a ChatGPT like app done through Streamlit. Finally, I'm very happy that we received this update. I've been waiting for this since a very long time. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.